क्या प्यार खुद सबको जीत सकता है जब ये मॉर्फ हो जाता है किसी अधिकार के रूप में, किसी घुटन के रूप में? और जब अफेक्शन और ऑब्सेशन की लाइन ब्लर हो जाती है, तो कहाँ ड्रॉ करें बाउंड्री बिफोर इट्स टू लेट? हम अपने आप को पाते हैं एक कॉम्प्लेक्स रिलेशनशिप्स की दुनिया में, एक ड्रामेटिक अनफोल्डिंग ऑफ इमोशनल टर्मोइल centered around a young woman named Iman. Fleeing a tumultuous marriage, she seeks refuge with her mother, only to discover that the comfort she craves is overshadowed by the very issues she's trying to escape. This isn't just a marital spat, it's a deep dive into psychological complexities, parental expectations, and the suffocating grip of a love that has become a cage. Iman's story is one of shattered peace. She arrives home, tears still in her eyes, detailing how her husband Talha locked her in a store without her consent, an act that leaves her family reeling. This isn't mere impulsiveness. Her mother and aunt recognize a disturbing pattern in Talha's personality, a volatile mix of sweetness and aggression, a direct consequence, they surmise, of his parents' absence. What's most shocking is Talha's unilateral decision to resign from Iman's job, a blatant disregard for her autonomy. Her family is outraged, questioning how such a seemingly good-natured man can exhibit such controlling behavior. Meanwhile, Iman's aunt Farheen advises calm, urging Iman to simply appease Talha during his outbursts, a suggestion Iman vehemently rejects, recognizing the dangerous implications. The advice falls on deaf ears, replaced by a fierce resolve. This can't go on. Amidst this chaos, Iman finds solace in a new MBA program, seeking a semblance of normalcy. Her mother offers unwavering support, her home a sanctuary. Yet the specter of Talha looms large, his actions leaving Iman adrift, unsure of her next step, grappling with the suffocating feeling of being trapped. Even a seemingly kind intervention from Nareen, who suggests communication might resolve the issues, is met with Iman's despair. She's tried. The narrative then shifts to a brief business-like exchange, hinting at financial dealings before returning to the emotional core. Iman's assertion of independence, her refusal to be controlled, is met with Talha's desperate pleas, his recounting of their first meeting, a moment of shared vulnerability and blossoming love. He confesses his deep feelings, her uniqueness in his life. But even as romantic promises are exchanged, the underlying unease persists. Later, Iman confides in Nareen, her voice strained, describing the suffocating possessiveness, the constant friction that feels like a mental suffocation. The irony is stark. She suffers from claustrophobia, yet her marriage has become a prison. The dialogue hints at a deeper, unrighted love, a desire for someone she cannot have, contrasting with a love she possesses but struggles to embrace. The script masterfully juxtaposes these emotional states, highlighting Iman's internal conflict and the societal pressures she faces. This isn't just a story of a troubled marriage, it's a stark portrayal of how love, when unmanaged, can curdle into control, and how societal norms often pressure women to endure rather than escape. Iman's struggle reflects a broader human dilemma, the search for independence in a world that often seeks to confine us, the fight for self-worth against ingrained expectations. Her pursuit of education becomes a symbol of her reclaiming her narrative, a step towards liberation from a love that threatens to consume her. My prediction: Iman will seek professional help, likely therapy, to navigate Talha's complex issues and her own trauma. Secondly, Talha, faced with her potential departure, will be forced to confront the true nature of his possessiveness or lose her forever. And finally, Iman will ultimately prioritize her own well-being, understanding that true love does not suffocate, it liberates. Some chains, once forged, can never be unbroken, but some hearts, once freed, soaring.
मैं अब्बा की तरफ जा रही हूँ। अब टाइम भी ज़्यादा हो रहा है, तो रात भी वहीं रुक जाऊंगी।